forget how to talk sometimes. Hey guys, so this, as you can see by the title, is my do's and don'ts of Warped Tour / what's in my Warped Tour pack, which is basically what's in my bag tag kind of video. Before I do get started, I do want to let you know that all this advice actually does come from me going to Warped Tour and going to many shows and making some of these mistakes myself. So do's and don'ts of Warped Tour are pretty easy, because I had to write them down on a piece of paper. We're going to start with the do's, because I like to start videos on a positive note. What? I dropped my paper. Hold on a second. Alright, some do's of Warped Tour. Shall we? Do. Bring lots and lots of water. Warped Tour is really awesome, but it's really hot. And when you do have water with you, it makes that not suck so much. It's like 100 billion degrees outside. Now, before you go off and go just purchase a full thing of Aquafina or Voss water, do remember something. When you get to the gate and security wants to go all crazy and make sure that you're not bringing in illegal things, they're also going to pour out your water bottle because they want to make sure that you're not bringing in something bad, I'm assuming. So bring an empty water bottle. It is totally cool if you bring a camel pack. It's not a big deal whatsoever. Just make sure it's empty because a lot of the time you can fill it up with Monster. I'm just saying. I've not had Monster in a very long time and I want some right now. So yeah, make sure that you bring tons and tons of storage containers for liquid, such as water and or Monster. Do make lots and lots and lots of memories. Say hi to people, meet new friends. It's cool that you're going with your group of buddies and you're cool hanging out and stuff, but say hi to people. Warped Tour is really awesome because you can meet some of your best friends at Warped Tour. It's amazing. Smile, say hi. If you see someone drowning in the mosh pit, pick them up and be like, are you okay? And if they punch you in the face, it's all good because it just means that they like you. Maybe? Cool, don't worry about it. Alright. Do also make sure that you have tons and tons and tons of sunscreen. I know that this is a foreign concept, but heat actually does burn. Last year at Warped Tour, I wore one layer of sunscreen. It was SPF 30. This year, I'm bringing SPF 100 and I'm bringing the entire container. Bring it with you. Warped Tour is a full day thing and the sun is going to not stop beating on your face or whatever is exposed. Armpits, just saying. So bring tons and tons of sunscreen and make sure that you're applying it as often as possible. You don't want to have a sunburn the next day and regret going to Warped Tour because that's not fun. And finally, another do. Have tons of fun. Go see other bands. Enjoy yourself. That's what Warped Tour is totally all about. Making awesome memories, having fun, and going to see awesome bands just scream their faces off. Do it up. On to the don'ts. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what I'm doing. But it sounds cool. Okay, on to the don'ts. Do not wear heels. I understand how sexy you want to look for your favorite band, because trust me, I've been there and my armpit's making weird sounds. I don't know why that's happening. I understand the desire to look sexy for your favorite band. It's not a big deal. Trust me, I have been in your shoes. But heels and Warped Tour just don't mix. Wear shoes that are comfortable. As an example, Converse. Perfectly acceptable. These actually wore to last year's Warped Tour. And I'm hoping that they get through this year's Warped Tour. But they're comfortable. They're comfortable as F-bomb. Continuing. Do not complain about the bands that are not there. Don't complain about bands that aren't there. If your favorite band's not at Warped Tour, rep their merch. Moving on. Now this is something I've actually done, so it's kind of hilarious. Don't spend lots of money at Warped Tour the second that you get there. When you buy lots of merch the second you get in the door, you have to carry it around with you. It's annoying. Last year I had to wear some of the merch that I bought over this lovely article of clothing, and I regretted that very much because it was really, really hot outside. Also, you want to spend your money on other things, and you want to make sure that you can save it for things like, I don't know, food, drink, Red Bull, other stuff to make you actually like feel awake at Warped Tour, because it's a full day thing. Trust me, guys. Your money is going to be spent on merch regardless, but it's always better to wait till the kind of day has settled in a bit so that you can actually go buy merch maybe when your favorite bands are there. Bands show up at tents all of the time, randomly. It's happened, trust me. And when you're there buying their merch and they're like, oh hey, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Don't get drunk at Warped Tour. Look, I'm all for having a beer as long as you're of legal age, which in the United States is 21. This is one of the coolest music festivals of the entire year. I mean, at least for me. I would much rather be able to remember screaming every lyric to Falling in Reverse alone than having an effing 10 billion beers because I just got stupid. Now, beer not only makes you stupid, alcohol not only makes you stupid, but it also dehydrates you. I am all for, like, sippy, like, whatever, but alcohol dehydrates you. It is 1,000 degrees outside! Like, even the bands are like, ugh, like, and they're in their awesome tour bus luxury vehicle thing. Don't wear cake face. Please don't wear cake face, guys. And by cake face, I mean this. Like, you see this, you see this, you see this, you see this. Like, do the absolute opposite. Wipe all your makeup off, get a BB cream, put some moisturizer on, and do like maybe a winged liner or smudged liner. Because by the end of the day, that is exactly how your face will look anyway. And trying to be all is not gonna do anything. Bands are sweating their asses off. You are sweating your ass is off. You don't need to wear that much makeup. I promise you, you will look way more pretty when you are glistening in the sun, jamming out to your favorite song. Real talk. No fake lashes. Don't wear fake eyelashes to Warped Tour. Just don't. Unless you're Jeffree Star, because no, it's just a bad idea. And this one is especially important. All these are especially important. Let's be serious. Don't wear a bikini top to Warped Tour. Just don't. And I know all the guys are like, boo, 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 boo. Well, you know what? I don't like the idea of someone pulling off my top, much less someone being able to just go blink. It doesn't even take you flying over and crowd surfing to do it. Anyone can just come up behind you and whatever. I don't care how many triple knots you put into your freaking bathing suit, it will come off. Please don't make fun of people's music. Like, if there are bands there that you really don't like, it's not really that big of a deal because you don't have to listen to them. I, myself, have already experienced someone telling me that not only are the bands that I like stupid, but Warped Tour is stupid. And that made me sad. So, as a word of advice, it really sucks when you tell someone that the band that they like is really, really dumb and that their band shouldn't be there. Because that's just not cool. If someone doesn't like you going to Warped Tour, or somebody thinks that your band is stupid, then they can't hang. And obviously, they've got to stick up their butt. And that's not cool. It is time to pack. So what are we going to pack? Well, I'll show you. First things first, this is my Ninja Turtle backpack. Yes, it is a Ninja Turtle. It is a Ninja Turtle shell. I got it at Hot Topic. I will put a link for this bag in the description box below. What do I love about this bag? Well, it's got tons of room. And it's also for a 12-year-old because I'm Peter Pan and I will never grow up. Okay, it's also got this really bad hood on it. It's completely unnecessary, but I'm just saying, I love it. So bring a bag with lots of room in it. You don't need anything huge, like don't bring a suitcase, and you'll be fine. In that bag, there are tons of cool things that you can bring, all of which are completely necessities. Sunglasses. Cheap sunglasses. Don't be all bougie and bring like Gucci, Fendi, Prada sunglasses. they're cute, don't get me wrong. These I got for like $5 at Marshall's, and they're awesome. Also, Warped Tour does give out really cool merch, like free stuff. So they'll give you like a little like drawstring backpack. I think Epitaph Records does it. And Red Bull. Waterproof mascara. Now I know I said not to wear like cake face, but I do understand at least wanting to have some, you know, cute factor going on here. So this is the Flamed Out Mascara by Maybelline, I believe. It's not as waterproof as I would like it to be, but I can tell you it works. It was like really cheap, and it's not a luxury brand, so that way if you lose it, then it's not the end of the world. Charger. If you are bringing a camera, which I would not recommend, but okay, or of course you're bringing your smartphone, make sure that you bring a charger for that smartphone. There are paid charging stands that you can actually go to. I believe they're like $5 or $10, in which where you purchase like a program, like a schedule for the day. You can actually go and charge your phone. Bring it. It's a good idea. Sharpies. Edward Sharpies. Okay, bring Sharpies. I know the bands are boobies. Sorry. I know the bands oftentimes have these available, but sometimes, you know, they're busy like performing, so they might forget they might forget their Sharpie, they might forget their pens. Plus, bands are notorious for stealing stuff from bands, so it's cool. Bring some Sharpies. You don't need this many, but at least bring 2. Extra socks. Bringing extra socks is actually not a bad idea because, at least in my experience, I have either gotten water on my socks and gotten blisters from the aftermath of that, or my socks just start to stink. And I don't like stinky feet. I don't think anybody does. So, really good idea to throw in your pack. Body spray. Body spray is super duper important because when you're about to go meet your favorite band and if you like want to give them a hug or like post a picture or something, probably not a good idea to reek. This is just Body Fantasy's Fresh White Musk Fantasy. It was really super duper cheap. It's travel size. It flies well. So if you're flying a Warped Tour, this is a good idea. Whoop, whoop. Always bring chapstick. I can't even tell you how important it is to have chapstick at Warped Tour because you are screaming. I mean, at least if you're me, you're screaming. I scream every single lyric to every single song I know, to every single favorite band that I have. You know what I'm saying? So, your lips are going to be chapped, you're going to be dehydrated at some point in the day, so bring chapstick. That way you don't have to deal with chapped lips, because that is the last thing I want to do. Hoodie. Bring a hoodie. It's a good idea because even though it's really, really hot, it can super duper rain. So bring a cheap hoodie, a zip up, whatever you're comfortable in. Something that if you don't care, if you lose it, it's not going to be a big deal. Always better. Really cheap. Deodorant. Deodorant is totally important because I don't care if your poop doesn't smell, your pets will. No one wants to smell your stink, and you don't want to hug your favorite band with like a bunch of BO like, I smell great. Wear it. It's important. This is Degree Motion Scents in the scent Sexy Intrigue. It just, I guess, smells like what Sexy Intrigue would smell like. Whatever. It's awesome. It works. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this kind. Bring whatever kind you like. Degree is also really good. Alright guys, and that concludes my video for the do's and don'ts of Warped Tour. And what's in my pack. You know, the bonus. I will be at Warped Tour July 13th, and you can come and find me if you want to, and say hello, and maybe we can listen to our favorite bands together. I don't know, we can be best friends. It's all good. If you see me at Warped Tour, come say hi. It's going to be in Hartford, so just make sure you go. And if there's anything that you want to say, comment, whatever, comment in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, I would suggest that you like it. Hit the thumbs up button. Alright guys, bye!